Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mark. Good afternoon, man.
All right, congratulations. We want to say that.
Appreciate it.
Everyone in the barbershop.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Believe me, we are all here.
Yes, sir.
Well, this is your day. So tell us, Taven, the journey, what you accomplished. We'll get to some more in a minute.
Yes, sir.
But give us a little bit of the journey and what you accomplished.
A little bit of the journey. All right, so to start, went to Towson University for 4 years for a Bachelor's of Science degree. I graduated with a BS in Business Administration with a concentration in finance. 4-year degree, it was not easy. Don't let them people tell you college is easy. High school was easy, middle school was easy, college was not easy. And for me personally, I went through middle school, elementary school, high school, and it was easy. College, it was a little bit different for me because it was the first time I actually struggled with education in a way. My freshman year, I wanted to try out for the Towson basketball team, and I tore my ACL in the campus rec playing basketball. So when that happened, I had to change my perspective and kind of the goals I had for myself. You know, I realized those hoop dreams were not going to last forever. So once I had the injury, it made me realize, all right, this is the time where I need to get more into my major and start looking at life more in a business aspect. So I closed one door with the hoop dreams, opened the next door for the small business, and I started a small business called To The Moon Investments, where we day trade, we signal live our stocks, our cryptos, we give our thesis on what we see with the stock, why we're buying it, our time horizon, and our risk tolerance. So I'm still trying to build that business up currently. Now that I graduated college, I have some of my time back in order to put more into the business. So along the journey, I had that injury, and it brought some problems, but it opened a big door for me to really level up on a business aspect. So 4 years in, took a long time, but I do not regret it. I thank everybody for the journey. It wasn't easy, but going back, there's nothing I would change about it. You know, the injury opened my eyes to a lot more things, and I'm glad that what I did is what I did. Now, to get into my senior year for moving forward, what I'm gonna actually do with my degree. So my senior year, I got an internship as a financial advisor intern for a small wealth management firm in Timonium around the Towson area. The company is called Arbor Financial Partners, so they deal with financial advisory, wealth planning, retirement planning. And while working there, I worked there for about 5 months. I just had my last day on Thursday. And I learned a lot.
So if I could say, you finished the internship.
Yes, sir. Finished the internship.
Is that right? You accomplished that?
Yes.
Oh, man,
sadly,
good.
I didn't get hired on, but hold on, we got some more info. So while I was working there, I mean, of course, it gave me some experience to add on my resume, but what it did more was open my eyes for how a white collar corporate job is operated. And the thing that was the best about it was the fact it translates to my personal business. You know, financial advisory is the corporate world of stocks and bonds and annuities and things like that. So getting that information from a corporate level, it translates into my personal business with To The Moon Investments inside my Discord community. So it was really great. I appreciate the opportunity, a lot of blessings. I met a lot of people, improved my network, and then just got knowledge on how to actually operate a white collar business, you know, corporate America. So yes, I just finished up my last day. Sad, I honestly didn't want to close the door, but the good thing about it is I can go and get some certifications, get my Series 7 if I want to be a financial advisor, and then I could possibly get hired back on for the company I work for as an intern. So right now I'm kind of weighing out what exactly I want to do. Do I want to focus and go all in back into my business? Of course, in order to have a business, I need a form of income to, you know, help my business. So right now I'm kind of weighing out what I want to do specifically. I'm not too sure if I want to be an actual financial advisor, because with that, then I have to follow the rules and regulations of a financial advisor. And that would mean I'd have to change the landscape of my current small business. So right now I'm trying to weigh out the pros and cons of what I'm gonna do right there, but graduated.
All right, well, let me ask you this. All right, so maybe I didn't properly introduce him. Taven Griffin.
Yes, sir.
All right, grew up here, went to
Perryville High School.
Perryville High School.
Perryville Middle, Perryville Elementary, local.
Like he said, about the sports thing, had to readjust
Yeah.
because you had what? The injuries,
Yes, sir.
the operation.
Yep.
So your your dreams and stuff got changed.
Yes. 100%.
But still made it through all that.
Right. Yes, sir.
Kept the faith, kept going, didn't give up. So let me say this: if you was to just closing out, if you was to because we got a little cake here, graduation cake and all that. But if you was to close out 4 years ago, or 5 years, 4 years ago?
Four, yeah, like 3 to 4, yeah.
4 years ago, let's go into your senior year. All right, so if you was to close out and you was leaving this last piece of information with someone that was graduating or coming behind you, what would that message be? What would that look like? How would you, what would you put in their mind, their trajectory of where they're going and not to give up and to make those accomplishments? What would you say to them?
So of course, never give up and build small habits. Your discipline. Show up every day. Give it everything you got. We're all human. We've all been through stuff. No one's life is better than the next, or easier than the next, or more difficult than the next. We all go through our own things. So number one, always focus on yourself. Persevere. Hard times are gonna come. You have to get through it. The one thing about a hard time is life don't stop because you're going through a hard time. You have to keep going. But the main thing I would tell people coming into college that are graduating from around here, all across the world.
And your sister.
Right, yes.
Your sister
yes, and my
coming behind
sister,
you.
yes.
And you got another brother coming behind you.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
So what I would tell them is be realistic with yourself. Like I said, I wanted to try out for basketball at Towson. They're a D1 team. I'm decently gifted athletically, but I had to be realistic with myself and tell myself, like, man, you're not going to the NBA. I'm not going to the NBA. So when that reality hit, I had to change the way I viewed life and viewed what I wanted to do with myself. So I knew once I had that injury, and I mean, just being real with myself, I knew I wasn't going to the league. I had to look at, all right, what else do I like besides that? I like socializing. I like networking. I like business. I like money. And I'm also going to school for business. So, all right, what can I do now that has some passion for it, but will also pay me in my future and I can have a longevity in this field? And I was like, all right, business. So I met a friend my freshman year of school, and that's where I actually learned about the stock market and how to day trade and stuff like that. So I was like, once I jumped into that, I was like, all right, I like this. I can see myself doing it. And then I saw the results of mentors, friends, peers, all of that, of what they were getting from this instrument called the stock market. So I was like, all right, I like this, I like this. So then day by day, I just started turning myself into the type of person I need to be in order to get the blessing from God, to receive the blessing from God in what I want to do. So what is that? Waking up on time, journaling, praying, going to the gym, seeing my friends, seeing my family. And when you stack those days, what Kobe Bryant said it. He said, when you stack days, how can you be bad at something? It has to catch up. And for me, I was always a quick learner. So sports, I could play sports for a week and get it. Stocks was a little bit different because I jumped into it and I was like, all right, why am I not getting the results I want instantly? But I had to realize I had to stack days, day by day by day, and build those practices in order to get to where I want to be. Currently now, I'm farther than when I first started, but I'm still nowhere near where I want to be in the future. So I'm going to continue stacking days, continue being disciplined, continue persevering. But the one thing I'm going to always do through it all is be realistic with myself. Don't shoot too far. Yes, shoot for the stars, but do it within your means. You know what you can do, you know what you can't do, you know what your strengths are, you know what your weaknesses are. Work on those weaknesses, keep building those strengths. The rest will fall in line. So always work on yourself, stay committed, persevere, don't quit, don't do it, don't do it. Because the second you quit, the next person is gonna come swoop up everything you just quit on. So don't do it, but be realistic with yourself. Keep close people around you that are who you wanna be and work on that. Don't bring yourself around negativity, negative people, because all that's gonna do is nothing for you.
Bring you down.
It's gonna bring you down or it's gonna stall you out. And look around. The people you know that aren't doing what you want to do, use it as motivation. use it as motivation. The people that are doing what you want to do, use that as motivation as well.
All right.
The possibilities, and keep working towards that goal. You can do it. Also, if you're interested in getting into the stock market, follow me on Instagram at Tayvin, TAYVI.N, To the Moon Investments. I have a free community. Here soon we'll be adding a premium where you can trade live with me. But come join the community, man. Get this money. There's too much money in the world, too much resources in the world for us to be stolen. Let's create generational wealth. Day by day, brick by brick, baby.
All right, so in closing, you graduated from Perryville High School and finished up at Towson
University, yes.
With your degree in, again?
In business administration. So it's a bachelor's of science in business administration, but my concentration was finance.
Yeah, so, hey, to everyone that's coming after him, to the seniors that's coming out this year, all you that's in 9th grade, anyone that's gonna be hearing this, to Ray, Kason, y'all, it's living proof right here.
Yes.
All right, here at Classic Cuts Barbershop,
yes, sir.
Perryville, Maryland, the one and only.
Thank you,
congratulations. We
yes,
got some cake down here.
Yes, sir. We about to eat, man.
God
we
bless.
out.